This is WD5M with the Western Oklahoma SKYWARN Group. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of western and central Oklahoma. Effective Tuesday night and Wednesday morning from 6:50 p.m. until 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Primary threats include scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events to 3.5 inches in diameter likely. Isolated damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour are possible. In summary, a couple of supercells, one of which may be long-lived, should gradually evolve east to southeast across western and central Oklahoma tonight. Large hail, some of which should be significant, is the primary threat. The severe thunderstorm watch area is approximately along and 60 statute miles north and south of a line from 45 miles west northwest of Clinton, Oklahoma to 40 miles east and northeast of Ardmore, Oklahoma. For a complete depiction of the watch, see the watch outline online. This is WD5M, Western Oklahoma SKYWARN. This is WD5M. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Ouachita and southeastern Custer County in western Oklahoma until 8:30 p.m. At 7:24 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Bessie, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. Hazards include golf ball-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. WD5M, Western Oklahoma SKYWARN.
WD5M, K5GSM.
SKYWARN, net.
Go ahead, Brian. K5GSM, WD5M.
Hey, you didn't have anybody visual on that storm over in Caddo County, did you?
Nope, I have not had any reports.
Okay, well, I guess you probably noticed it had a brief TVS on it, and Storm Relative did show a little bit of tight shear on the far southwest side of it. I thought maybe it might have put a dust bowl or maybe something little down.
Well, it's possible. I know earlier today that Texas had some gust nados out in the panhandle, so we'll see.
Yeah, it looked kind of similar to one that we had over there that had a little landspout with it for a little bit, but just curious. I didn't think there was anybody on, but I thought maybe if it was high-based enough, you might could see it.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on it. Right now it's building pretty good hail core. And Texas is saying that one over in Canadian County coming into Roger Mills is potential for 2-inch hail, although I don't think they've gotten any direct reports yet.
What do you mean over Canadian Texas, not Canadian County, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Canadian Texas. It's coming down Highway 33 out of Texas.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to hear ground truth on some of this stuff, too. Just curious about if that hail is actually reaching the ground.
Yeah, let's see. No, it's hard to say there was a spotter report. There's enough spotters out there, but evidently they're not turning in reports.
Well, they probably are. They're just turning them in to somewhere else. Probably whoever they're chasing for.
Probably true. All right, we'll get back to looking at this. WD5M.
K5GSM.
This is WD5M. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 for western Roger Mills County at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. I have seen a recent report from Texas that it has produced at least 1-inch hail. This is WD5M. And this is WD5M. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 for northeastern Ouachita and southeastern Custer counties. At 7:36, the severe thunderstorm was located near Bessie, moving northeast at 10 miles an hour. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. Again, this is radar indicated. And just a heads up, they are working on a severe warning coming for Caddo County here shortly. WD5M. WD5M, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for west central Grady and southwestern Caddo County until 8:30 p.m. At 7:40, a severe thunderstorm was located near Anadarko, moving northeast at 10 miles per hour. Hazards include ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. WD5M, Western Oklahoma, SKYWARN.
In southwestern Oklahoma until 8:30 p.m. Central, 7:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was northeast at 10 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping pong is a radar indicated threat. The following effects are expected. People and animals outdoors. Windows affect wind damage to roof. SKYWARN.
This is WD5M. If there's anybody between Cordell and Bessie in that area that could give us a hail report, let us know what you're seeing out there. This is WD5M.
SKYWARN. Net active.
WD5M, K5 GSM.
K5 GSM.
Are many of your people over there?
Not yet. I was about to give out a call and text them first, but I think I'll just go ahead and give them a call.
Okay. I don't know what they're prepared to do, but sure would be nice to have some ground truth underneath some of that stuff.
Yeah, let me give them a call and see if they'll at least get on the load. This is WD5M, Western Oklahoma, SKYWARN. Do we have any spotters on frequency in the Washita County or Caddo County area around these two storms?
K5BOW in Hinton.
Got you, Rick. I guess you're in Hinton. Anybody else? WD5M looking for spotters in the counties around these two storms, Caddo County, Washita County.
B5VX.
Got you, VX, WD5M.
You're probably going to get some of this storm that's coming north of Darko, so it's kind of meandering a little bit, but generally moving off to the east-northeast. Did you copy that, Rick?
Yeah. I wasn't for sure you was talking to. I was just out there looking at it. It's I can see that one coming there, and it looks like I got one coming from the north, too, up here. It's rumbling pretty good.
Well, there's not anything north of you. But this cell near Corn, it's actually come down a little bit in reflectivity, but still it acts like it's wanting to right move a little bit, so it may stay south of you. It may come closer to a finger.
Yeah, I keep an eye on it. If it gets any closer, anything gets worse, I might go. My camera's pointing right towards it, so I'm sitting right here watching it on my camera outside.
Okay, well, right now the big dog is over in Roger Mills County. These other cells, the one just to the, let's call it just southeast of Gracemont, and there's one near Corn, and they all go up and move northeast, but they exhibit right-hand motion as they continue to propagate and move. That one near Corn's turning right pretty good, so it may stay south of you.
WD5M. And they've updated the warning. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 for northeastern Washita and southeastern Custer counties. At 7:57, severe thunderstorms located near Corn, moving east to 15. Hazards include 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. WD5M.
Yeah, just an update. HCA product indicates the storm south of Gracemont. Could have some small hail in it. The one near Corn could have some giant hail. I'm not sure what giant means, but it's pretty good sized on the scale. So right now, the one near Corn is the most organized and severe at this time.
And they've updated that warning as well. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 for west central Grady and east central Caddo County. At 7:58, severe thunderstorm located near Lake Chickasha, moving east at 15 miles an hour. Ping pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust.
Well, I know one thing. They've got some good shear in them. Just about every one of them's got shear markers, which, is a good indication of hail producer.
SKYWARN. Net active.
K5 GSM to all listening stations. If there's anybody in the Eakley area, say from Alfalfa to Eakley along Highway 58, would be a good place to be. well, not a good place to be if you want to stay out of the hail, but maybe pass through there after the hail and get a size off the ground.
Where was that at, Brian?
The most intense part of the core is going to pass just north of Eakley. It's coming across the county line right now, and will be passing over 58 and near and just north of Eakley.
Yeah, I can see it here on the camera, watching it. Moving along pretty good, looks like.
It's moving about 21 knots from 268, so basically due east from the west at 21 knots. Storm tops are not real high on these, but evidently we got enough cold air aloft that they're very efficient hail producers. Every one of them is rotating.
Yeah, I have to go outside and look at that. It's hard to see the rotation in here off that camera, but I can step out on the porch and look.
Well, Rick, when I say rotation, let's classify that as shear. You're not going to be able to see this, most likely. This is large-scale shear, but that does, like I said, that twisting motion, that shear makes them good hail producers. But I don't think there's anything, depends on what you call rotation.
You're talking about the shear, the warm air colliding in with the cold air.
No, that's frontal boundary. What I'm talking about is to and away from the radar shear or mesoscale type rotation. Large, slow, just enough to be buoyant to keep hail up there to make it big.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about now. Yeah, they're getting darker. I'll go out here and take a look outside.
Yeah, all these storms have shear markers on them, so some better than others, but they're all kind of toward the southwest side of the storms on the far back, the back side, and so they're feeding out of some undisturbed air, so they're going to keep propagating and developing. However, the one near corn continues to become somewhat disorganized. It's not so much a supercell as it was a while ago.
All right. I'll keep an eye on it. Just let me know what's going on here. My radar and my computer, I can't get it to come up anymore, my GR3.
Okay. Well, there is another cell, just for an update. There is a cell near Elk City. We still have the one continuing between Roll and Cheyenne. Basically, this cell is tracking straight for Cheyenne. It has the most significant core and the most significant hail on it at this time. And the one near Anadarko, once again, somewhat disorganized, multicellular. The only one that really looks like a true supercell is going to be the one near Raiden and Cheyenne.
All right. I'll keep an eye on this side of it.
Looks like we also have some new development down around Vinson and Reed, just to the west of Mangum. Another cell that's developing down there, moving east-northeast.
Well, the last I've seen, is this the one that's falling on it, that warm front that was supposed to be moving up with the moisture?
Yeah, there's a warm front across the state somewhere, but all this activity's on the warm side, or right on the boundary. So, like I said, the storm tops are not real high, and I'm sure the bases are equally high. I think the LCL levels were up quite a bit, so, they are what they are. They're just very good hail producers right now, and could be some strong straight-line winds because of that.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. K5BOW.
And that storm near Bessie and Corn, more near Corn now, continues to be very multicellular and progressing due east. It's still going to pass very near and just north of Eakley.
Okay.
Big time storm there. Just north of you, looks like. KB5LLI.
I got about 6 or 8 drops hit the patio out of it when the thunder and banging was going on. It's all quieted down now. I guess it's already moved on.
More on its way, looks like. In the early morning hours, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. KB5LLI.
Yeah, well, it scared me enough for tonight and tomorrow. I covered my tomatoes. Just going to leave them covered up all day tomorrow, I guess. It won't hurt them anyway because the sun won't be shining. Even if it was, I don't think it'd hurt them.
All right, KB5LLI.
Also, they did issue a warning on that storm for northwestern Washita, southeastern Roger Mills, southwestern Custer, and northeastern Beckham until 8:45. A severe thunderstorm is located 7 miles west of Elk City, moving southeast at 20 golf ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar.
This is WD5M. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. Custer and northeastern Beckham counties until 8:18. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Elk City, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado and golf ball-sized hail. This is radar indicated. WD5M, Western Oklahoma SKYWARN.
Weather alert. Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Washita County in western Oklahoma, northwestern Oklahoma, southeastern Custer time. Daylight. SKYWARN net active. Located near Court, moving east at 20 miles and 60 miles an hour. The radar indicated express. No damage to vehicles. SKYWARN.
On the weather alert wasn't loud enough to understand. KC5LG Davis.
Do what? KB5LLI.
Audio, I barely, I could hear the audio, but it was real low.
Yeah, it really is.
C5LEP.
Well, you have to tune direct to the weather service there on 162.55 is Lawton, 162.450 is Chickasha.
You doing okay, Terry?
Yeah.
Doing better. I had shoulder surgery for bone spurs on March 2nd, so I'm hanging in there.
That sounds painful.
It wasn't good, yeah. First week sitting in the recliner, sleeping about an hour a night, wasn't good with my right shoulder.
Roger that. Where are you at?
Davis, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, all the weather's up here to the north. You didn't get anything done that way at all yet.
You might have to get a boat, huh?
Yeah, it's north of us so far.
Terry, I'll get off here. Catch you later. KC5LEP Davis.
Yeah, I think they're fixing to issue a tornado warning up here north of Elk City, up in the northwest part of the state. Those storms are hosses up there, throwing out a lot of hail balls and got a lot of rotation in them, a lot of updrafts, so we'll see what happens. We'll be monitoring KB5LLI.
There's Forrest, KB50ZQs. Pump it up, Forrest.
Yeah, a lot. Go ahead, Forrest.
I'm cranked up all the way. If I can't get in here, let me try over through Arbuckle.
I got you now. Got you now, loud and clear.
All right. I finally got the mowing done and all the other related chores. And it looks like there's a cell by Elk City might have a possibility of forming a tornado. Tell you what, that one back farther northwest in Rocky Mills County is very ominous looking. Notice that it's moving more southeasterly, where the others in front of it are moving east to northeast.
Yeah, it's trying to turn, make a circle, ain't it? Yeah, it's got a heck of a classic reflectivity situation. Channel 4's got a guy under it, mobile.
And the Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Grady and east central Caddo
That
County.
one straggler,
The thunderstorms were located at
west-northwest of Mangum, just keeps hanging on. Doing a few splits, but slowly moving northeast, but it's just not doing much right now, is it?
Warn, net active.
Now, just hanging around out there by itself. That's much.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Grady County and central Oklahoma, east central Caddo County and southwestern Oklahoma until 9:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Chickasha, moving east at expected hazard to the radar indicated threat. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding. SKYWARN.
All right, we'll be sitting here listening, see what happens, watching the TV and such as that.
Yeah, that boundary of those storms are along and behind, and the boundary is slowly drifting northward at times. But one in Roger Mills County and the one back west in the Texas Panhandle. Let's keep an eye on that one. There may be an outflow boundary from the Elk City storm that those things are picking up on, having to move more southeast. Looks like that Roger Mills cell may eventually catch up and merge with that Elk City one. Anyway, we'll see how it looks. KB5 LOL.
All right, later on, KB5 LOL.
Another update on these storms. One over east of Corn should be coming across Highway 58 north of Eakley in the next 15 to 30 minutes. If your big spotters are north of Eakley, might position yourself closer to Eakley to avoid the hail core, but that might be a good place to observe from, and then maybe we can come up with confirmations for hail size coming out of that storm. And of course the big concern is out near Elk City with large hail and rotation on this storm. Got a bunch of eyes on it out there, so we've kind of shifted back to the storms closer in near Corn and east. But we will take any reports from those storms out further west as well. That's about on the edge of the repeater coverage. WD5M. Okay, this is WD5M. I have Rick up at Hinton, as well as Phil over at Carnegie KP5BX, and Rick up in Hinton K5BOW on the spotter log. Do I have any other spotters in the area of the storms this evening? This is WD5M.
This is KI5GMZ checking in from home.
All right, thanks, Kirk. You may be in a position to see what comes through on the storm coming out of Corn. I think it'll move south of you, but let me know if you see something severe hit the ground up there. All right, anybody else?
Okay, Control, this
is KI5GXD in Weatherford, Oklahoma.
Hey, Lee, I got you down as well. I don't think you're seeing anything yet, but you're in line for that storm coming out of Elk City, so wanted to get you at least checked in and make sure you're able to hit the repeater. KI5GXD, WD5M. And KI5GMZ, Kirk, if you're going to see anything, it'll be in the next few minutes. That hail core is still west of the highway, but it's tracking currently. Let's see here. Currently, it's tracking still to the east-northeast, so I'm pretty sure it's going to go south of you, but let me know if you see anything. WD5M.
Appreciate that. KI5GMZ, standing by.
And Rick, if you're still listening, it's as you probably have seen already, well, you said your radar was down, but it's on track for Hinton, so you're likely to see something if the hail core doesn't dump between you and where it is now. N0XEI, Connor, are you on frequency tonight? WD5M.
This is N0XEI, WD5M. I am on. I just got on, and I'm headed to a shelter right now. I don't know how bad it is, but I got the tornado warning.
All right, good to hear you on there, and stay safe. They're still issuing some warnings, so let me go through these and see what's going on. But yeah, get in your shelter and stay safe. WD5M. And just to update you, the tornado warning for northwestern Washita, southwestern Custer, and northeastern Beckham counties has been canceled. The tornado threat is diminished, and the tornado warning has been canceled. However, large hail, damaging winds remain likely, and severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. WD5M, Western Oklahoma, SKYWARN. So, Connor N0XEI, that hopefully will just be a good thunderstorm coming over you, but when it gets there, you might let me know if anything severe criteria shows up over Clinton. WD5M.
N0XCI, I heard you. Yeah, once it kind of passes us, I'll let you know what was going on.
All right, Kurt, KI5GMZ, WD5M. That hail core is coming over the highway now, so hopefully it's still south of you, and just let me know if you hear or see anything.
KI5GMZ. Right now we don't have hardly any wind, and it's light rain. Nothing's to me yet. KI5GMZ standing by.
Kilo Delta 5, Mike Golf Lima, Thomas, Oklahoma.
85 MGL. Good evening. Good to hear you on as well. Hopefully you can spot for us if you see anything up that way. What's your location right now? WD5M.
Yes, sir. Kilo Delta 5, Mike Golf Lima. This is Robert and Thomas. QTH home is here in Thomas. You guys have anything coming this direction or whatever need to look at, just let me know. I'm here and available.
All right, we appreciate it. So far, things have stayed around I-40. That storm that's over between Elk City and Clinton still headed down I-40. We'll see if it edges up further north, though. Appreciate it. WD5M.
CD5MGL, K5GSM.
Goodbye.
You not in Canton no more?
No, sir. It was time to make a change. Of course, that was just a 28-mile southward change, but we're here in Thomas.
Okay, man. Good to hear from you. I wondered what happened to you.
I'm still around, just not there. Just got my feet up here at Thomas. It's about 32 feet off the ground. Plus, Thomas is kind of top of it. Any signal?
Okay. Well, you sound fine. You're breaking up a little bit, but not sure what that is. We'll let Dave have it back. K5GSM.
K5MGL.
Just a minor update here. Severe thunderstorm warning for east central Caddo County is canceled. But they've continued the warning for northern Grady County. I think all of that's obviously north of you, Brian, but if you hear of anything or see anything, let us know. WD5M, it's up near Pocasset right now, as you can obviously see on the radar. WD5M.
K5CFM, I'm at home in Newcastle. I know I'm on the east end of everything, so far nothing here. I'll let you know. I'm on Echo Link.
All right, K5CFM, we got you down. Appreciate it. Let us know if something comes through over there in Newcastle. Let me check radar real quick. I'll see where it's going to go. WD5M.
KI5 GMZ reporting in. Nothing's coming this way yet. The rain has increased a little bit. It's a little bit heavier, but we have no hail or no winds. Everything's about the same, just a little bit more rain.
All right, Kurt, and just let me know if something, above severe criteria comes across there. Sounds like it's going south of you, but if something severe comes in, let me know. As for the storm north of Chickasha, it is headed, currently tracking toward Bridge Creek, so it's possible that could run right in across the Newcastle if it stays on track. We'll see if it continues to build up. It's still got a pretty good hail core in it, but we'll see where it goes. WD5M.
Appreciate it. We'll let you know if we see anything. We got the TV on, 2 different channels, and also listening here at 256.
It's increased, and we are getting hail now, marble sized. It's not bad, but we are getting it.
All right, Kurt, remember, we don't use marble. Can you estimate, go to your chart and give me an estimate of size?
Okay, standing by.
And I'll just go ahead and point out, I'd like to only hear reports that are severe criteria, so 1-inch hail and winds above 58 to 60 mile an hour, that sort of stuff. WD5M. Sure could use a spotter that's located just north of Eakley to tell me what they're seeing.
K5BOW en route to Lokiba right now.
All right, Rick. It's going to still on track to come across over Hinton. We'll let you know if it turns.
All right. Hope I can get by it before it catches up with me.
I'll just let you know there was an unconfirmed report of rotation north of Eakley, but from other sources.
All right. I had to slow down. I just got flashed by the local police.
Yep, they'll do that. WD5M.
Do you have a net formalized or not?
Well, I probably haven't officially stated it, but yes, we'll just go ahead and say right now we have a net in progress. And I've got about 5 people checked in.
K5 GSM.
Net, do I need to be all at Lokiba, or do I need to be farther north?
Why don't you position north of Lokiba there on one of those hills, either south of the river or north of the river. Right now it's still tracking, the core of it's still tracking for Hinton, but there's some interesting wind signatures on base velocity that's north of Eakley. So there may be something on the south side. It may just be outflow spinning up, but that south side's looking interesting.
All right. I'm on my way down and I'm about halfway down. Getting some decent rain right now.
KI5 GMZ, Kurt, did you figure out what size hail that was?
KI5 GMZ, it was a dime size hail. That's the criteria, dime size.
All right, Kurt, good report. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to limit reports, but I wanted to find out what you had up there. I thought you were a little bit too far north, but there was definitely some hail in it if you got some out of it. All right, appreciate it, Kurt. We'll go back. WD5M.
K5 GSM.
K5 GSM, go ahead.
Call BOW.
Go ahead.
Hey, Rick, what cross street are you at on 281?
I'm coming up to 1120.
Okay, course headed for 1100, maybe 1090, and extends a little bit, maybe a little bit south of that. Should cross the highway there, the most intense part around 1090.
All right. See, that would be, should be going that direction. All right.
Be a mile north of 1100.
SKYWARN, net active.
Anywhere in that area if you want a core bunch, but if you don't, because it's up to 2-inch, 100% in both categories.
Yeah, that's where the heavy rain was a while ago. I need to flip around because it looks like it's going to be going north of me anyway.
So right now it's along 1110 and 2500.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll flip around here and go back. kind of wanted to get down here where I could look back the other way and get on the south side of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. K5 GSM.
WD5M, W5BLS.
W5BLS, WD5M, go ahead, Bill.
Got a report for you from fire. You have a fire 2 miles south of your residence, and they're responding several towns too, so it must be a pretty good sized fire. Don't know if it's going to track toward you or not.
Appreciate that, Bill. Yeah, we heard the truck go by a few minutes ago.
WD5M, N0XCI.
N0XCI, WD5M, go ahead.
I was just going to let you know I'll be out since that warning was canceled. If you want me to make any reports, I can do that now.
All right, Connor, yeah, just keep an eye on that storm coming from Elk City. I think if you're lucky it'll track south of you, but let us know if you see anything. It's still over at Elk City, so it may be a little bit. I haven't looked to see what the time range is, but that's a mean storm with hail.
All right, I think we'll head a little north to just kind of try to avoid the hail as much as we can. Zero XCI.
Yeah, if you can't get south of it soon enough, then you definitely want to go the other direction or get under some cover. Rick, just give you another update. The latest scan on that hail core still got it coming pretty much straight between Lokiba and Hinton is the track of the hail core signature. As far as where it will dump, it can dump that a little bit in front. So if you're down by closer to Lokiba, you're probably safer for hail, but hope you don't get any damage that way. WD5M.
All right, I'm parked between 1110 and 1100 right now, just north of Lokiba, between Lokiba and Hinton.
Yeah, the size of that hail core, grew a little bit back when Brian was talking to you, so it's pretty significant. We'll just see if it's dumping yet.
Rick, it looks to cross around 1100, so if you're at 1130, that should keep you out of it.
I'm actually about a quarter of a mile north of 1110.
Yeah, you might want to drop back south. If you go back to 1130, 1130 should keep you out of it. 1120 to 1130.
All right.
Yeah, right now the southern edge of that core signature is coming over Lokiba, over Sickles, just about. So but it's still headed east northeast. So it's going to come over the highway just about north of where you are.
Alright, we'll just hang tight right here on top of this hill and watch for a little while. Quite a bit of lightning. I'm not seeing anything that, I would consider severe as far as tornadic activity.
Alright, well, let us know what you see. You were getting a little bit noisy there, so if you're on low power, you might up it a little bit. If you might be in a little shadow there, but I still copy you. No problem. WD5M.
I can flip the amp on. Yeah, it's a heavy rain.
Yeah, there's a spot there just to the west of Lokiba that you're probably coming into now, and that's going to be some heavy rain. But the hail core is still, well, of course, this scan is probably a few minutes old, but it's still hopefully going to track to the north of you. If you get anything, you'll be on the southern edge of it. And Rick, the guys on TV are talking about inflow notch on the southern edge of that storm, north of as it comes toward north of Bangor, so you might keep an eye out.
Okay.
If it's anything, it's elevated a little bit. I don't think there's anything low, but there is some signs in the elevated radar scans that something coming in there.
How far is the hail core from 281?
The last scan had it shrink down in size. It's still a good 30 minutes if you believe the radar, but let me count the squares here. Hang on. So it's probably about 5 to 6 miles west. And of course, depending on, I have to look at the timestamp on this radar, but it's probably 4 to 5 miles west of the highway.
All right, thank you.
Rick, the hail core is centered over 1100. and it's 4 to 5 miles west. Still should cross near 1100, maybe just a little bit north of 1100. Now that's center line. There'll be hail on both sides of that, but that's the center line.
I'm at 1110.
Yeah, that should, if it continues current track, you should be okay. But, you know, a little bit of it could spill over to the south. Maybe 1120 might be safer.
All right.
But it's still center line crossing 281 between 1100 and 1090.
And Rick, that inflow notch is showing up more significantly. It's over closer to northwest or northeast of Eakley. But there's definitely good signs of that being there, so keep your eyes out to the west.
I'm backing in here where I can kind of see that direction right now.
So Rick, I'm kind of taking sources everywhere here, but that notch appears to be near Sickles right now, maybe a little bit south of there, so I don't have anybody on 152 to give me a good view or that highway south of Sickles, but continue to keep your eye out. We'll see if that intensifies, and I'll keep looking for other sources of input. WD5M.
K5BOW.
And that inflow signature just worries me, so for your location, it's going to either come over you or maybe even to the south of you. And another radar update, and probably going to see a warning here shortly. There's another storm coming in near Sweetwater. Got a hail signature on it, but it's again heading southeast right now. WD5M.
K5GSM for BOW.
Go ahead, Brian.
Where you at? What cross street?
1110.
Okay, that core now extends from 1140 to 1110. If you're at 1110, you're on the north edge of it. It's turned right again, and it's moving due east. So it extends from 1110 to 1140, 1 mile west of the highway.
Yeah, boys, that a heck of a lightning bolt there just before you yelled at me about to come out of this pickup.
K5GSM.
K5BOW.
K5FTV.
K5BOW, you still all right?
Go ahead.
Yep, just checking on you. That hail should be coming over you if you're anywhere near Lokiba. I think you're north of it now because, as Brian said, it turned right.
Yeah, it just now started. Oh, trying to see what size it is. It sounds bigger than I want to have.
Well, get you some cover and stay safe, and we can check the size after it goes by you.
If you need to go somewhere, go north a mile, you'll be out of it.
KI5GMZ, standing by.
All right, Kurt, stand by while we see what Rick's into. WD5M.
Well, we got heavy half-inch hail here.
All right, let me know if it gets up to 3/4.
I think you said something about 3/4. I can just barely hear you.
Yeah, I said let me know if it gets up to 3/4 or an inch. We'll go ahead and turn that in, though. WD5M.
Roger. What size hail is it showing south of me on the highway here on 281?
Right now the hail signature's dropped, but let me look at the track. It's showing... Yeah, it's not showing hail size there. Let me see if I can find one on a previous scan.
Rick, you don't want to go south. If you want to get out of it, go north.
Yeah, it's quit here, Brian. I was just going to wait and see if it's about over with. If it's very big, I was going to drive down here and see if there's any left so I could see the size.
Now, last radar estimate was 1.25 inches. Core's now moved east to Lokiba, so you can cruise on down to Lokiba on 281 there if you want.
All right, we'll head that way and see what we see.
All right, while Rick's headed south, Kurt, did you have a significant report, WD5M?
KI5 GMZ. Nothing got above dime size here. That's 3/4 dime size. That was average.
All right, appreciate it, Kurt. In the future, just report the largest hail size that you could find. But I appreciate the report and giving us a heads up on that. WD5M.
KI5 GMZ. There were a few nickel size, but they really wasn't that many. The average was dime size, but there was nickel sized.
All right, appreciate it. I'll turn that in later. Just always just pick the largest one that you see, and don't search, but just pick the one largest you see at the time. Anyway, appreciate it, Kurt. WD5M.
Is it going closer across by Lokiba or Hinton?
No, it's south of Lokiba. Probably, if I were going to say where it's headed, it's north of Binger and south east of Lokiba. And assuming that is an inflow notch, the inflow notch should be coming over the highway just north of Binger right now. And the core is currently tracking, it's going to be coming across the highway 152. It'll be east of the Binger, or the Binger Y, between Coger and the Binger Y.
I'll never catch up with that then. I'm just going to drive down here and see if I see anything a little bit bigger, but all I've seen so far is happy.
All right, appreciate it, Rick, and stay safe. Yeah, it's, if I were guessing, I guess that's probably close to Sawyer Lake where it's going to track, but it's still a good 15, 30 minutes there, 15 at least, before it gets there.
Yeah. I'm down at Lokiba now. I guess I'll turn around and go back and see if the one comes across coming from Elk City.
Yep, they keep popping up.
Hail 2 miles north of Binger.
Or is it falling now, or is that from the previous, coming across previously?
No, it's me. Here, it's my 4-0 pickup.
Oh, man. Sorry about that. I'll report it. Thanks, Rick. WD5M. Rick, did you say 1 mile north of Lokiba?
2 north.
2 north, copy.
Take it up to 1.5 inches.
It's north of Binger, isn't it?
I gotta get out of here.
Rick, just confirm it's north of Lokiba or north of Binger?
North of Binger.
All right, I copy.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to stay out for a while?
Yeah, I'm out here for a minute. I'm trying to get out of this hail right now.
Yeah, that hail core redeveloped back to the west again, but it's still, well, it's right about where you are, but just to the west of you, it's done. Looks like there's this activity from Bessie to Cordell to Dill City to Burns Flat, and a cell near Hobart. Looks like we may have a cell merger here in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still getting some pretty good hail all the way up here north of Lokiba.
Yeah, that's probably free base spitting it out the top. These cells are coming together. They should come together somewhere in western Caddo County if they continue. This one near Hobart doesn't turn right.
Alright. And I'll go on up back up to the house. That's moving pretty much east over there, isn't it?
Cell near Hobart's moving just north of due east and continues to intensify. And activity from Bessie to Cordell is moving southeast.
I'm going to have to get up out of this rain somewhere. I can't even hardly hear you. I'll catch you here in a minute, K5BOW.
GSM.
Thanks, Rick. WD5M.
Hey, Dave, did I hear somebody on in Carnegie?
Yeah, Shane was on, and Phil south of Carnegie was on earlier, and it's on track for heading to Carnegie. I was just about to call Shane and see if he was still up.
Yeah, those cells are going to come together somewhere right around Carnegie, from Alfalfa to Carnegie, maybe to Alden. Looks like they're going to try a little bit of a merger here, so could get interesting.
Yeah, still looks like they're maybe 45 minutes out, so let me give a holler here real quick. Shane, you still on? You were a little bit noisy earlier, so hopefully you found a better position. Shane, what is your call sign? KI5FDV.
WD5M, give me about 2 minutes so I can get my truck that has a lot better signal. I'll be right back with you.
All right, Shane, well, we copied all that. You were pretty good when you started out, but then dropped off a little bit. But let me know. Anyway, just get prepared. Be in a safe place. If this hail comes like it has before, you need to have some shelter. While we're waiting, we'll just give another radar update. There's a couple of cells up near Cordell to the north and to the west, near Bessie and Burns Flat. Continue to move to the southeast. It looks like the track currently has them coming across north of Binger in about an hour, maybe a little bit more, and to the south of Binger, and depending on where they merge and what direction they go after they merge. Also, there's a cell over by Hobart moving to the east, a little bit to the northeast, currently on track to come south of Carnegie. Those will probably merge as they get closer to Carnegie. WD5M.
GSM for BOW.
Go ahead.
Rick, what did you decide to do?
Headed back up to the house now.
Okay.
There wasn't no way I'd ever catch up with that storm and get back around it. I couldn't get through that hail that got up there. It was pounding me pretty good.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be under it right now. It's just west of Coger, showing 2.5-inch hail, 100% in both categories.
Yeah, because that got up. I stopped on the road and was looking at it. It was an inch and a quarter there when I turned around.
All right, GSM.
BOW.
Yeah, it looks like there could be something near the Binger Y on the storm relative.
K5 GSM, WD5M, this is KI5FDV. I'm back online.
All right, Shane. Just stay put. I was just fixing to do a radar update as soon as I get things pulled together. And as Brian pointed out just a second ago, that there is a notch still along with that storm over by Binger Y. Something's trying there, but we'll just have to wait and see. WD5M, stand by.
Also, Shane, your signal's pretty bad.
Okay, let me check let me switch from my handheld to my mobile.
Okay, GSM.
And while you're doing that, these cells that are up near Cordell, there's one just to the southwest of Cordell, currently showing 1 3/4 inch possible hail on radar, and then the one up north, and it's to the southeast of Bessie. It's currently showing 1.5-inch possible hail. So there's 2 hail cores in those up there. Then we have another cell down near Hobart, actually east of Hobart to the southeast slightly, and it's still showing 3/4 inch hail possible on it. Again, these are tracking. The one down by Hobart's tracking to the east, and the ones up near Cordell are tracking to the southeast. So again, looking like they might merge near Carnegie or to the south of Carnegie. WD5M.
Also for BOW, a new cell, or continue with the cell located just west of Hinton. Not much to it, but you may get another brief period of some small hail.
All right, we'll be watching for it.
It's somewhat elongated and some multicellular. It extends from just west of Hinton to just west of Lokiva, tracking northeast.
Also on this cell that's south of Cordell, there's some interesting signatures on base velocity south of Cordell and to the northeast of Rocky. Again, that's a cell that's headed toward Mountain View. W5BLS, WD5M, you on, Bill?
W5BLS checking traffic.
All right, Bill, when you get a chance, just take another grander north. There's potential for an appendage out of that one from other sources.
Yeah, I've been kind of obscured by the office building again right now. I'll have to wait till it gets past it.
All right, it's moving to the southeast of the highway now down toward, what is it? Probably tracking toward Pocasset, between Miko and Pocasset. So anyway, if you see anything, let me know. The guys that are reporting it are over toward Pocasset, WD5M. And as I go through the scans on these cells up around Cordell, the hail core, it builds and pulses, pretty good. And then if you go back far enough, it isn't there. So it's a kind of a pulsing hail core, probably dumping over once in a while and coming back up. But the one to the north side looks like it's going to track over north of Alfalfa, maybe over closer to Eakley, and then the one south of Cordell is pretty much tracking probably toward Mountain View or south of Carnegie.
Well, that was my concern because we haven't had much rain to cool the atmosphere down. So we may be in, I don't know if these two systems are going to merge or include. So that's why I was asking. Like I said, I have no internet, so you're my eyes and my balls.
All right, just be somewhere where you can get under cover from hail. Right now, that's the big concern. I don't know that there's been any rotation reported. Let me go back and look at the velocities on these storms over here.
Dave, there's a new warning. Thunderstorm warning's been issued for southwestern Caddo, northeastern Kiowa, and eastern Ouachita. Source severe thunderstorm located near Cordell, moving southeast at 30. Tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar.
Thanks, Brian.
And for those stations that may be in eastern Ouachita County, have a local report from the public of tennis ball size hail in Dill City at 9:36. Although that must be a delayed report because there's nothing near Dill City right now.
Yeah, I see now it's reported from a Twitter pic, so it must have been delayed.
Yeah, the time on it's 9:36, so it's almost 25 minutes old. Well, these two cells appear on a track to merge. They're not backing down one little bit. That one down near southwest of Godibo has increased in hail size, and they still looked across somewhere near Carnegie.
Yeah, here's another update. Severe thunderstorm warning for northern Grady, east central Caddo, southern Canadian until 10:45. At 10 o'clock, a severe thunderstorm was located near Coger, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible. This is radar indicated. WD5M. Shane, just to give you an update, these three cells, the northern cell is merging more into the middle cell west of Carnegie. Top cell is still headed toward Alfalfa or to the north of Alfalfa. The middle cell is, again, still showing good-sized hail core, maybe up to 2 inches, or no, bigger than 2 inches, 2.75 inch possible out of that core right now. It's still a good 30 minutes possibly from Carnegie. And then the cell south of Godibo is still a good-sized hail core on it. Currently showing possible 2-inch hail. It's on track for just north of where Phil is. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's on track just north of Alden. But again, it's 30 minutes out from the highway. But Carnegie's still in the kind of a notch for the heavy rain. You may be seeing some now, but the heavier rain is further north and west, and then further east, further west and south. So Carnegie should be starting to see some rain here in a few minutes, though. WD5M.
KG5FDV. I guess that's your call, Shane. Are you still on?
This is KI5FDV. Go ahead, K5GSM.
Where are you located at?
Carnegie proper.
Okay. There is a cell still maintaining to the northwest of Carnegie. However, it's come down a little bit, and doesn't appear that these cells are going to merge. It looks like the prevailing winds or whatever from that storm to the north is pushing this other one south. So if they merge, it's going to be way over near Anadarko. The most significant storm right now is located straight west of Alden, 100% category, 100% in both hail categories and 2-inch, and they just dropped a warning on it.
Okay, that's why I was wondering, because I'm getting easterlies, real strong, in Carnegie proper, and I didn't know if it might choke out that storm coming from the southwest.
No, actually, strong southeast wind in advance of a storm is good or bad, however you want to look at it. It's low-level jet increasing, which helps to intensify the low-level rotational activity, and also feeds a lot more moisture and instability into the storms. Right now, the one west of Alden is 2¼ inch hail, and the warning, I guess I forgot about that, this will be for north central Comanche, southwestern Caddo, and northeastern Kiowa till 11 p.m. At 10:18, severe thunderstorm located 8 miles southeast of Godivo, moving east at 25. Golf ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar.
All right, I appreciate the update. I appreciate it. KI5FDV.
KB5VX.
Go ahead, Phil.
Roger, I'm just 2 miles south of Alden. That's my home, so looks like I'm in that track too. So I'll keep an eye out and post anything I see severe.
Yeah, you're definitely in line for it. It's going to track. Let me get the roads up here. Its current centerline track on this core should cross Highway 58. Let's see here. Should cross Highway 58 somewhere near County Road 1430.
Okay, I'm on 1440, so I'm right there.
Yeah, bear in mind that's the center line of the track. It extends 5 miles north and about 5 miles south of that center line.
Roger.
Hey, Phil, this is Shane. Stay in touch because you're going to get it before I do. Only thing I have to report is really it's all CC, not CG.
And Phil, that cell is, well, let's say, leading edge of it is about 15 minutes. The leading edge of the higher reflectivity values, about 15 minutes west of Alden.
Roger. Hey, Brian, that looks like there's a pretty good inflow notch just southwest of me there, but we are in the most unstable area here.
Well, I will tell you this, Phil. Just southwest of Alden, right in the corner of, what is that, Kiowa County? Where Kiowa, Caddo, and the Comanche come together, just northwest of Mears. There is not quite a couplet, but there is some good shear right there on that storm.
Yeah, I see that.
That's quite a ways south of you, but, well, not quite a ways, but it's just to your southwest.
K5 GSM, WD5M.
Go ahead, Dave.
Just letting you know I'm back, so whenever you need to get up, I'm here.
Okay, well, as you can probably see, it's storm west of Alden, storm near Cambridge and Sentinel, moving southeast. That one up by Alfalfa is just, it's not really holding together very well.
Yeah, I kind of thought that one was petering out earlier, but yeah, it's even more than I thought. Yeah, that one down by Phil's still good. Good luck, Phil. WD5M.
And Phil, 15 minutes out now. About 15 minutes out from your location.
Roger.
Also, we have a media report of golf ball hail in Pocasset at the current time. Okay, Phil, if you're still listening, you should have some of the heavier core activity over you now.
Yeah, right. So far not receiving anything heavy at all, but we'll keep monitoring.
You said you're on 1430?
1440.
Okay. Yeah, this is a little north of you, but it's tracking down toward you, so there's some scattered areas of higher reflectivity values. They're mainly up near Alden and at the county line west of Alden, and but it's kind of drifting down your way. You might catch an edge of it.
Yeah, Roger, I can hear just a little tiny pellet every once in a while, but nothing to get excited about.
Yeah, hail categories come down a tad to 90% for severe hail, and size now down to 1 3/4 inches. Also, quick radar update. Heavy core activity now extends along Highway 58, or actually along the county line from Alfalfa to Carnegie and on south to Alden. Stuff from Alfalfa to Carnegie's come way down. Bill levels down to 35 now, and the most intense part's in the Alden area and continues over near Cambridge, moving toward Hobart. KI5FDV, K5GSM. Shane, are you on?
K5GSM, go ahead, please.
Have you seen anything?
No, sir. Just torrential rainfall right now. There could be possible flooding locally, but that's all I've seen by now.
Okay, well, radar confirms about the only threat out of that activity is going to be torrential rain, maybe some very small hail, but that's in question. There's also been, just to the northwest of Carnegie, there's some areas of storm total rainfall. This is radar estimated. There's some areas of 1 to 2 inches, occasional, 1.5 to 2 inches, but hasn't updated on the storm yet where you are. It'll be a little bit before it catches up, but anyway, there is definitely some heavy rain.
Yes, I can confirm that. It's coming down in buckets. In buckets in Carnegie proper. North of Carnegie, going up Highway 58 is flood prone, so anyone that's going that way needs to watch out for those, unforeseen places of water.
All right, copy that.
5GSM, KB5EX.
Go ahead, Phil.
And we're now experiencing dime size and smaller hail. There might be occasional over dime size, but mostly dime size.
Okay. This activity is tracking toward Apache, but once again, it's hanging in there, but not quite as intense as it has been. inch and 3/4 hail indicated by radar, 80% chance of that, and 100% chance of some sort of hail. But severe category now, 80%. Q5 GSM, NWS is continuing the severe thunderstorm warning until 11 o'clock. At 10:40, severe thunderstorm located near Alfalfa, moving southeast at 30. Golf ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar. However, I don't really see that right now, but I guess it could be. K5 GSM. And Shane, if there's anything going on around you, it's going to be just north of Carnegie and to the east of Highway 58.
I got you. It's just torrential rainfall right now.
Okay. Well, you would need to be north of Carnegie and back to the east. Really anywhere along Highway 58 from Alfalfa to Carnegie and even south a little ways. Could be some hail in there, but nothing really stands out. K5 GSM, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. for north central Comanche and southwestern Caddo counties. At 10:43, a severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles west of Boone, moving east at 30. Tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar. Activity now from Alfalfa, just east of Alfalfa to just east of Carnegie, is going to be, the northern end of it's going to track over Lake Fort Cobb and move into the town of Fort Cobb very soon. Some of the higher reflectivity values will move right directly into the town of Fort Cobb. I have a spotter that's reported something. I even hate to mention it, but somebody's reported 2.5-inch hail 1 mile south of Pocasset. Once again, this is from Spotter Network. Looking at radar, maybe 30 minutes ago, this might have been possible, and I guess there could be some hail shooting out the back of the storm, out the top and falling out behind it. Just for what it's worth, that's a report. Okay, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This will be for southwestern Comanche, southwestern Caddo, and northeastern Kiowa. Until 11:45, at 10:48, severe thunderstorm was located near Hobart, moving southeast at 35. Tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar. And if this cell near Hobart continues to track on its present course and speed, it's about an hour away from the extreme southwest corner of Caddo County in the Mears area. Once again, that's maybe just under an hour.
W5PLS, K5 GSM.
Go ahead, Bill.
Have a confirmation on that 2-inch hail over there by Pocasset, Minko area from Tom Pastrano.
Is that current time?
No, I don't know what the current time was on it. It just said 4 minutes ago on the posting.
Yeah, well, it may have been there a little while ago, but it's the core activity's way east of Pocasset now. Why is that name familiar? Who is that?
I think he used to be a news channel chaser.
Okay, I've heard that name somewhere before. But anyway, yeah, I believe it. I mean, radar's indicating 2-inch hail, 100%, actually 2 3/4-inch hail, 100% in both categories, but it's a little east of there now, headed over toward and just south of Bridge Creek.
This is for Channel 9, Brian.
Oh, okay. I knew I'd heard that somewhere before. Okay, some of the higher core values now, our reflectivity values, are fixing to move into Fort Cobb, so they should be experiencing some torrential rain here pretty quick. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This will be for northeastern Comanche, southern Grady, southern Caddo, and northwestern Stevens County. This will be in effect until midnight local time. At 10:53, a severe thunderstorm was located near Boone, moving east at 35. Tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are indicated by radar. And we're still tracking a 2-inch hailer indicated by radar, 100% in both categories. This is located just to the southeast of Hobart and just north of Babs, and it's still tracking toward the Mears area at this time. And also at 1044 local, 344Z, public reported 1-inch hail in the, so actually it was an MPing report, public report in the town of Hobart. Once again, that's 1-inch hail at 344Z. KB5VX, K5GSM.
KB5VX.
Looks like you're in the clear, buddy.
Hope so, unless that one from Hobart takes a left turn.
Well, generally this stuff all started shifting southeast. You know, we never did have that cell merger, and the northern storm kind of died. So this one to your southeast has still got some good feed going into it. Pretty tight reflectivity gradient on the south side. So there could be a little bit of something going on there, at least enough to keep it alive. It's unimpeded to the south. And then this one, it's coming up on Cooperton here in a little bit. It should stay south of you.
Roger. Okay. Well, sounds good to me. But I'll watch for a little while longer in case something weird happens. But most likely you're right, in the clear.
Yeah, storm relative velocity does verify that there is some pretty good shear going on in that storm. That's actually the shear location is going to be south of Apache in the, just across the county line there in northern Comanche County. So that tight reflectivity gradient would be in the same location.
Okay, I'll check back in if anything new progresses here. KB5VX.
Okay, well this activity is moving on toward Fletcher and Elgin. Fletcher is going to be the next one in line, and it might catch a little corner of Surreal before it moves on out. And with that, Dave, I don't know what you want to do, but I don't see any reason why we need to continue the net. This is kind of getting out of our area, except for the one near Cooperton, but we can kind of informally keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, I concur. Let's go informal net. If you're in agreement, I was just expanding out the radar. There's a cell trying to form back up north side of Roger Mills, south side of Ellis, but I don't think it's. We'll see if it holds together. But that's the only one further north.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. I mean, if it's going to put something else together, it's going to be quite a while from now, probably. But we'll see. Probably get woke up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it could be. There was a small cell down there by, where was it? Down by Clinton, I guess, that popped up for a little bit, but it's died out, so maybe the air's knocking them out now.
Yeah, that area over there ought to be pretty worked over from the intensity of those cells that went through there.
Yeah, I think so. Let me go ahead and read this warning that just came out. I think it just came out. National Weather Services today, severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Grady, west central Cleveland, and west central McLean until 11:45. At 10:59, severe thunderstorms were located near Amber, moving southeast at 20 miles an hour. Largest hail with this storm is expected to move toward the Blanchard and Cole areas. Hazards include 2-inch hail, This is radar indicated, WD5M. Yep, so we're officially going to standby mode or kind of watching and see what's popping up. Appreciate everybody turning in the reports tonight, and thanks, Brian, for picking up for me while I took care of some things.
No problem. Old habits die hard. I'm probably intruded on your thing, but I just, sometimes I can't help it.
Yep, understood. It's all for the good, so we'll, hopefully this stuff will just peter out and we'll just have a rain event tonight. Tomorrow's another interesting day, I guess, but hopefully mostly in Texas. WD5M.
Yep, I don't even know if we're going to get any rain over here. It's beginning to look less and less likely, but I sure do need it. Anyway, I'll be around. K5GSM. W5BLS, K5GSM.
Go ahead, Brian.
You looking at chat?
Yeah, I have been.
I wish I had a nickel for every time somebody from the EM community asked, are there any details on the hail in the storm from the northwest? These guys not have radar?
Yep. For the last 8 years we've been seeing stuff like that. You missed a funny one a while ago.
Yeah, I keep clearing my room log out. I don't like it to get so full. That way when I click to it, when something comes out, it's the first thing on there. But there's been several EM people on there wanting to know, hey, is there any hail in this storm coming into Minco? And I'm thinking, and how did you get that job?
Well, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing on my latest radar update? That one just in between Apache and Elgin just popped up 3-inch hail, 100% both categories.
I did. It's showing 3-inch hail, 100% on both, and it's moving into Elgin. So we went ahead and dumped the net though, because we don't really have good coverage down there. That other group does.
No, I made a telephone call today a while ago, and the tracks just north of the gate. Well, that item was running through here, and I said, is that what they sound like?
I guess I lost you. The tracks just north of the gate and what?
The R&R tracks just north of the gate here at the plant. That item was running at that time when I called him and asked him if that's what they sounded like.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I guess I'll be the only one up all night to watch this stuff. So I guess I'll be here till 6.
Yeah, and don't bother calling me, because my phone will be on silent.
Okay, well, I better stay off this one as much as I can. I didn't bring my charger with me.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. K5GSM.
W5BLS.
Hey, Bill, if you're still listening, you've got to look at this post. You just have to. It's the last one that was issued at 11:09.
Oh, nice.
Is that not clueless or what?
Oh, it's very clueless. And you think anybody from that area would really know?
Yeah, you would think that. All right, K5GSM.
Power. AC power on. Weather alert. The time is 11:10 p.m. V5LLI. Repeater. Central. Expected hazards. Indicated threats. The following effects are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
says WD5M, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for east central Comanche, southwestern 4 miles east of Sterling, moving east at 20 miles.
SKYWARN.
K5GSM, K5GSM.
K5GSM, WD5M, were you calling me?
Hey, I just heard a report from somebody in Elgin on the Grady County Sheriff's Office that some little restaurant there in town has been demolished. I think they called it the Pink Elephant.
So in Elgin, the restaurant demolished, but was that from public service? Was on the scanner?
Yeah, I'm assuming it was on Grady County. But he said it was in Elgin. It's called the Pink Elephant.
Well, I just issued a tornado warning for down toward that direction, but I didn't look close to the map to see if that was included. I would think so, though.
Well, he said he thought it was a little tornado that might have come through. He didn't see it, and she was reporting down power lines to him, and then he reported back that restaurant being destroyed.
Yeah, I was just scanning the history a little bit just to see if anybody had reported anything down there. I wasn't sure if the warning was totally radar related or if they had gotten a report, because I hadn't been paying attention real close.
Well, he just reported this just before I called you. So evidently he just came across it, checking for those down power lines.
Well, you think we ought to go ahead and send it on chat, or, that's kind of out of our, since we don't have direct access to them, I kind of avoid reporting those unless I know who they are or have direct access to them. I don't think they care for scanner reports.
Yeah, I just wanted to call you and let you know about it in case there was any other information that you saw on chat, because I logged out, and evidently he just came across it just now, I guess.
Yep, understood. Yeah, that's why I read the warning. It was more or less out of our area, but I thought, well, it includes Grady and some of those areas, so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and read this, but I haven't heard anything, and I'm not seeing anything on chat, so don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why it came over Grady County, because I think Elgin is in Comanche, but whoever she was talking to was in Elgin. He did say the town name.
Yeah, all I'm finding on here from back around, after 11, between 11 and 11:30, they were reporting hail sizes, but nothing with wind, anything recent anyway.
I'd be curious enough to go on, I don't know, search or something and see if you can find where that restaurant's at with that name.
Well, just a simple search turns it up. They've definitely got a Facebook page with a couple of thousand likes, so it must be popular. See if I can find it on the map.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. I'm pretty sure that's what he said was Elgin, but I'm just curious why it was at the Comanche County town, and maybe he was just over the county line or something.
It says it's on State Highway 277. Let me pull it up and see which side they're on. Oh yeah, that's way down into the other county. No way that should have come in through either of those other counties. I don't know what would have come up to them.
So is that restaurant not in the town of Elgin?
Oh yeah, downtown Elgin. So it's a coffee shop is what it is.
Okay, well evidently it's in shambles. That's what he reported. It was totally destroyed.
Yeah, I'm going to scan radar history and see what I see.
Well, I just wanted to pass that on to you. I thought that was kind of interesting. The way he described it, it was completely destroyed, but who knows how it was constructed, or, it could have been straight line winds, who knows, but anyway, I just wanted to pass that on to you.
Going back on GR level history, there was definitely something on baseline velocity, and there was looked like an inflow notch there as it was coming across, so it's possible.
Okay, well, I didn't want you to report it because I don't like taking stuff off the scanner either, but I just thought I'd let you know just in case it matches something else later on down the line.
Kind of looks like it might have happened 30 minutes before that warning went out, but anyway, they'll have to go down and survey it and see. WD5M, clear.
Okay, Dave. Yeah, I just thought it was something interesting to pass on because I hadn't heard anything or saw anything anywhere like that until I heard that on the radio. K5GFM.
This is WD5M. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Dewey County and moving east at 5 miles per hour. Hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated. WD5M, Western Oklahoma SKYWARN.
85 CDK Mobile, Golf Ball 5 Hell in Duncan, north end of town, current time.
Golf Ball 5 Hale and Duncan, current time. Thank you.
SKYWARN.
Thank you, TDK. N5VAN.
Hey, go ahead. Just past Bowercaster. Looks like he's got a busted out.
Yeah, he got in some baseballs there earlier.
KG5 SAS, Garvin County.
What part of Duncan you in, TDK?
Hey, go ahead, Troy. KG5 CDK.
What part of Duncan are you in?
Passing Ellis, so I'm not too far from the central part of Duncan.
Okie doke. Thank you, N5VAN.
Hell, that I was reported right there at the north end of town at Plateau Road is where I had a hail hit.
All right, appreciate it.
Anytime. 85 CDK Mobile.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ballpark Road.
Ballpark Road, what?
Of Marlow reported massive wind damage.
You have any tree sizes or building damage or something like that?
I've got one tree down and several buildings damaged, basically like carports and stuff like that.
Okay, that's west of Duncan, or west of Marlow. How far?
Ballpark Road and 9th Street and 1 mile west.
All right, that's 9 miles west of Marlow. Okay, thank you.
1 mile. Ballpark Road, 9th Street, 1 mile west. 1.
Oh, okay. 1 mile west of Marlow. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. 55.
N5VAN.
Hey, Troy, I was up there Marlow about 20 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago, and on Highway 29, right there at the east edge of town, there's a tree that is laying over a power line that just got blown over.
All right, I'll pass it on.
Weather alert. SKYWARN.
TDK, y'all clear in Duncan?
some little bit of flooding over here on the east side of town. Have they actually confirmed a tornado on the ground yet out of that cell?
Not that I'm aware of.
We're watching some debris on the radar, but nothing confirmed. Nobody's laid eyes on it. KT5SAS.
Roger. I got two warnings. One expires in 28 minutes. In center of it's about Tatum's right now. And the other one expires in 13 minutes. It's southeast of Bray. The warning is. I don't see anything there that looks too ominous on the radar.
One thing I hate about storm chasing most times is HT cells that have the tornado wrapped up in the rain.
Yes, sir. Can be dangerous. And then tonight they were wrapped in golf ball size hail. Of course, there wasn't no funnels I saw. I saw spotted a lowering, but no funnels or anything. Some tennis ball size hail.
SKYWARN net active. Weather alert.
Weather Service advised the tornadoes couldn't be moving towards Purnell. Wrapped in rain. N5VIN.
KT5SAS, Garvin County, clear.
SKYWARN. SKYWARN net active. Welcome to the SWIRA link system. KB5LLI repeater. Weather alert. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Garvin County in southern Oklahoma, southeastern Grady County in central Oklahoma, northeastern Stevens County in southern Oklahoma until 1:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:44 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Bray, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. SKYWARN.
CIN, KT5PDK.
Weather station, N5VIN.
KT5PDK.
Go ahead.
I'm taking my QTH and I'm going to go put the flaps down. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Looks like I'm supposed to get some more of this stuff tomorrow.
Alright, well, you got you a pretty good hail core headed your way. It'll probably be there in about 15 minutes. Be careful, N5VIN. Thanks for your report.
N5VIN.
Go ahead.
KE5ZJV. I'm on Ballpark Road and there's multiple power lines down and there's a whole lot of wind damage over here.
Roger, John. Yeah. I turned in some damage reports earlier. If you got a specific tree size or something, I might send that to them, but they've got several reports.
I can't get past the down power line, sir, but I wish I could. I got past one, but the other one's on the ground, so I can't go any further.
Okay. All right. Well, they got it, so thanks for the report, John.
Troy, did you get from that traffic? Apparently 300 muted or something. Can't make it.
300 did what?
It's muted. Right as I let go of the mic and got done talking, I saw the light was still flashing, but the audio is completely muted.
Okay.
VA.